And also you see that somehow the top looks a little bit different, right? From normal card decks. Well, this is a very interesting deck because are you ready to be surprised at how this deck opens?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Hey everyone, this is Zagaos and welcome to another video in my series for solo card games. And today just a little spoiler, today I got one of my most favorite solitaire card games for you, and I hope you will enjoy it as much as I do. Alright, but first let me showcase today's deck. Today we got the Zone deck that I backed in, well, I guess 2018, as it says here, on Kickstarter back then. You see, really interesting colors, right? We have like that black and then the gray here, the dark gray, and the light neon green. And also you see that somehow the top looks a little bit different, right? From normal card decks. Well, this is a very interesting deck because are you ready to be surprised at how this deck opens? Well, actually you open it like this. You see, like sideways. You have like these two teeth, so to speak, these two spikes that you just insert here into these two sheets in the cardboard, in the deck case. And also you can do the same at the bottom. This is really interesting, right? At the bottom you can do the same thing. So that is really, really funny. All right, and then we can just take out the cards like this. I mean, that's really handy, right? I mean, you don't break anything, and that makes a lot of sense. All right, so let's put that aside here, and then we have our deck. And now you see that you have like very geometric shapes here. I really like the look of this. And like you have the black, and then you also have the green, which is very, very different from what you know. So these are the hearts, right? They are very angular and geometric, but these are the hearts, and then we have the diamonds here. And also we have here the clubs. And I think they look really cool. I like those a lot. They look really cool, and instead of black and red, you just have black and green. That is not a huge problem for today's game, because in today's game the suit doesn't matter at all, only the rank is important, so that's why I chose this deck, because then we don't have to be confused with red and black cards. The Joker is pretty minimalistic, just says Zone on here. I mean, that's how the deck is called, right? I mean, that is fine. And then the face cards are very interesting. So the Queen, you see, like, it's like the silhouette here, right? So the face and everything you can't see, it's not visible, but like the clothes you have here, like pretty geometric again, and only in green and black. And then we also have the King here, which looks really cool as well. And also we have the Jack, if I can find one for you. So you see the Kings are all not the same. They are a little bit different, right? They're different patterns, but they are similar. Like the shape is the same, it's just different patterns here. And then here we have the Jack that looks kind of like the Queen, just a little bit different. Like we have smaller lines, and the hat is a little bit different, and the Ace just looks like this. And here you see, right, another Jack that has just a little bit different, a few different patterns, right? So the Jack and the Queen actually don't, the Jack and the King don't have that big of a difference, right? But yeah, I mean, you see it right here in the corners. And here we have the other Joker, of course, the same Zone thing, just in green. And I think that is pretty much it for this deck. So a really cool deck. I really like it. Also, the card backs, right? I didn't show you those, but the card back, to no surprise, they are the same as the pattern on the deck itself. So that is a pretty cool deck. There is not a whole lot to say about it, except that I really like the angular design, and I really like the face cards. These are pretty cool too. Of course, you need to be a little bit careful for people who are not that accustomed to playing cards. The green can throw people off, right? And also maybe the slightly angular designs, but I really like this deck. This is one of my most favorite decks. Not my absolute favorite, but it is up there. And today we will be playing Golf Solitaire. I don't know if you know the game yet. If you do, I would still appreciate you watching the video. But if you don't, then I can show you a game that I really like a lot. So let me just first, as usual, just quickly set up the game. And that is the setup of the game. So let me just explain to you what you see here. So first of all, you remove the 2 jokers, which I missed, but I removed them now. And then you put 7 columns and 5 rows, right? So 5 cards in each of these 7 columns here, and the rest of the deck is just put here face down. And you also turn over the first card. And then what you do is the suits are irrelevant, only the ranks are important. And what you are trying to do, you are trying to remove cards from, like, the cards that are not covered, uncovered cards from your tableau up here, and put them down here. And you can always go up 1 rank or go down 1 rank. So the jack, I could either go down to a 10 or up to a queen, right? So for example, let's do the queen for now. So I can go up to a queen, and then I can either go down to a jack again or go up to a king. And I will go up to the king. And then, one thing before we continue, please stick around until the end, because there are a few variants for the game that are very important this time. So this time they are very important, the variants. So please stick around or take a look at the variants, because there are some pretty interesting things I want to show you there. And there is one possibility where you can also wrap around. That's what I usually do. So from a king, you can also go up to an ace again, right? Because ace is at the very bottom. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then jack, queen, and king, like the regular order you know. So from the king, we can go up to an ace. And then we can either go down to a king again or up to a 2. But that's both not possible. So we can't continue now. So what we do is we turn over the next card from the stack here. That is a queen. Either go down to a jack or go up to a king. That's not possible. So we turn over the next card. King would be a queen or ace. Not possible. 6. There we go. And now we need to see how we do that. So we could go down to a 5 and then to a 4, but then we would be done again. But we could also go up to a 7. Then we would have a 6 again, then a 7 again, right? So we can chain more. So I will actually go up to a 7, go down, back down to the 6. Then go up to the 7 again. And then you see now we can also use 8, 9 and everything. So I think I want to uncover one of the 3s here. So let's take this 8. And then we will go up to a 9. And then either we go to this 10 and uncover the 8. But we do have an 8 here. We also have a 3 here already. So you see, it really becomes tactical now. What would I do? I think I will, I think I'd rather uncover the 3 here, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, I think so. So let's go up to a, well, we could also go down to an 8. And then we would have the 5 uncovered. No, let's go up to a 10, I think. That's what I'm going to do. And then we can go up to a jack. And then we can't go up to a queen, but we can go back down to a 10. And do we uncover the 3 or the 10? Well, we have already 2 3s here. Let's uncover the 8 here. 10. And then, but we can't find a 9 or a jack here. So we're done with this run. And now we turn over the next card. So up to a 3, of course, because we don't have an ace here. I would rather like to uncover the 9 here for later on. Because you see you have 8, 9, and 10. That would be good. So 3, and then we can go up to a 4, and then either 5 or 3. But I think uncovering the queen would be the better idea. We can't do anything else either. Anyway, I mean, so that's it. Then we uncover the next card. 4, we can only take the 5 here, and that's already it. 9. So let's see, 8, 9, 8. Yeah, but we could also do like 8, 9, and then up to a 10. Jack, yeah, we can do a lot more there. So, so let's go down to an 8, but which one? Oh, which one? We will uncover one of the 10s, maybe this one later on. So let's uncover the 6, uncover the 5s, I mean. Let's uncover the 6 here. So 8, then go back up to a 9. If we go down to an 8, we can't do anything. So let's go up to a 10 and uncover the 5, I would say. And then we take the jack. And then we can take the 10. Then go back up to a jack and go up to the queen. Of course, I will not take this one because there's nothing left to uncover. Queen. And that is it. Turn over the next card. 6. 5, 6. That's pretty good. So let's go down to a 5, back up to a 6. So our goal is, of course, to eliminate all the cards in the tableau here. And we're doing pretty well so far. I will tell you a bit more about possible other goals later on. So, 7. Which 7? Doesn't matter because 7, 8, 7, 8. Yeah, doesn't matter. So 7, 8, 7, and 8. And that's it here. So 3, we cannot do anything. King, we can go up to an ace. We could also go down to a queen. We have so many aces here, so I would rather eliminate one of the aces, to be honest. So let's just eliminate this ace here. And that's it, right? No 2, no king. 9, we can't do anything. 2, either the 3 or the ace. We have so many aces here. But then again, we could combine here something. No, I'd rather like to keep the 3 here for now. So let's take the ace. 2, well, doesn't really matter because now we can take the 3 here. So we are getting low on cards here. Doesn't look too good anymore. King, well, we can down to the queen. We need a 4 or a 6. There we go, a 4. So we will definitely take this card here. And now we have a 5 and an ace left. Let's see if we can do anything with that. 2, we can go down to an ace and let the last card be a 4 or a 6, please. Yes, we actually made it with our last card. That is incredible. That is really incredible. What a game. So we actually won. So when you are able to get rid of the entire tableau, like I just was able to, then you win the game. And if you can't, for example, there is still a few cards left, then you lose. Then you don't win. So that is how you play Golf Solitaire. It is pretty simple. It is quick to set up. It is simple. It is quick to tear down because you don't have to tear down anything, right? You have your stack here. I can just shuffle the you know I just finished here, and then I can just shuffle the deck and continue playing. This is a really cool game for that. I really like this game. It's one of my absolute favorite solo card games. But there are a few variants, so please look at the variants because they make the game even better. So first of all, there's one variant that's the harder mode where you can't wrap around a king and an ace, right? So king is just the highest you have. So when you have a king and you need to pair it with something, you can only pair it with a queen because you can't go further up than the king, right? Same thing with the ace. The ace is the very bottom. So if you have a 2, you can, no, if you have an ace, I mean, if you have an ace and you need to pair that, you can't pair it with a king because the ace is the very bottom, but you can only pair it with a 2. That makes the game much harder because you can't wrap around the king and the ace. And I probably wouldn't have won if I played with that method. I like the wrapping around. I like that a lot. That's why I usually play with that. It makes the game a little bit simpler, but it also doesn't make it as frustrating. So I just like that a little bit more. But if you say, no, I want my games to be as hard as possible, then you can actually just play without that rule so that you can't wrap around. And then we are getting to the golf part of the game, right? So I just played a singular game. I won. That is cool. But you can actually really play like a golf session, so to speak, by playing 9 games and trying to stay under the par score of 36. Which means the following. You just play your regular game. So let's say you have 2 cards left. After you finish your game completely, right? Then you get 2 points. 2 positive points. That is not good because just like a regular golf, you want to have a score as low as possible, right? So you have a score of 2 now, and then you just shuffle the deck again, and you deal everything out. You have 7 columns and 5 rows, and you continue playing. And next time you finish the game, you still have 3 cards left. So you have a score of 3. So altogether you have a score of 5 now, right? And then you continue, and in case you actually do win the game, let's say you do finish your tableau and you still have a few cards left, then you count all the cards you still have. Oh no, wait, it's the other way around. You would have it like this and like this, right? And these 4 cards, you didn't use it, these are negative points, right? So let's say I had my 5 points and then I would subtract these 4, so I would now have 1 point only, which is good. The lower the score, the better, don't forget that. And you can also have a negative score, right? And you do that 9 times. You play like 9 holes, so to speak. 9 games, and you try to beat the score of 36. 36 is the par score, and you try to beat that. does work really well as well. That just makes the game a lot longer, right? If you say you really like the game so much, you really want to play it for a while, then you can just play those 9 holes and try to stay under the score of 36, so have 35 or less. And that makes the game even more fun and makes a little bit more sense regarding the golf part in the name, right? And congratulations, you made it to the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed my showcase of the Zone card deck and also my playthrough of Golf Solitaire, one of my most favorite solo card games. If you did enjoy the video, why don't you let me know by commenting under the video. These are the interactions I always enjoy the most, reading your thoughts and opinions on the games, on my videos, on anything pretty much, really. I just really love speaking with you about all of this here, all of which I'm doing here. And if this is the first of my videos you're watching, why don't you head over to my channel? There are lots more videos there that you might enjoy. Why don't you check it out? I'd love to see you there. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. All right, take care everyone, and cheers.